rock and roll all night. It's magnificent, it's majestic, it's marvellous, and it's always a pleasure to be in Mugello. One of the most spectacular settings on the Grand Prix calendar. The home fans are out in force. There's a proper Red Army gathered here in Mugello, brilliant in blue. The special race day livery. Rock and roll all night is the message on the back of the World Champions helmet. It's time to race in MotoGP. It's lights out and we are racing in the Italian Grand Prix in MotoGP. Jorge Martin makes the dream launch from pole position. Marc Marquez going the wrong way on that Gresini Ducati, but here comes Bagnaia, super aggressive on the inside of Martin. The brakes for the first corner. Bagnaia hogs the inside curve. Martin chops his nose off. Bastianini going the wrong way around. Here comes Bagnaia
taking the lead of the race. That was Bastianini on the inside. Bagnaia in two corners from fifth into the lead.
Listen to the roar of the crowd. Hard to pick out that Azzurri livery here, wasn't it? But it's Bagnaia then that does hit the front. Position A, just where he wanted to be as he comes through the flares, the smoke haze through the first sector. Bagnaia then leads. Familiar territory here. The race winner for the last 2 years. The perfect first lap mode for Pecco here in front of his home crowd. He leads it by nearly 4/10. Another Mugello masterpiece from world champion Pecco Bagnaia. He does complete the home hat-trick in front of his jubilant home crowd. Pecco Bagnaia, the maestro of Mugello once again.
Bagnaia dropped back in the early stages of this first lap. He's back in 8th.
The South African, he's under attack though here from Pecco Bagnaia, and Bagnaia's got that job done. Here comes Pecco Bagnaia trying finding a way through on Joan Zarco.
Bagnaia does now get past Joan Zarco, who didn't make it easy for him, did he? The fellow Ducati rider. Now Bagnaia will have Aleix Espargaro up ahead of him, who again will not make it easy.
Bagnaia through, he's got to an Aleix Espargaro. Real good fight this. Pecco Bagnaia does find a way through then on Fabio Di Gianantonio, the poleman. Pecco Bagnaia really starts to hone in on Luca Marini directly ahead of him. These two are bosom buddies, aren't they? Great pals off the circuit in the VR46 Academy. And look at this, Fabio Quartararo is going to get absolutely swamped. He's getting mullered here in terms of top speed. Bagnaia comes through on Marini and Quartararo. Pecco Bagnaia, he's made the key move. The Red Army, they're loving this one as Pecco Bagnaia then for the first time here in Mugello hits the front on lap 9. It looks like we're going to have an Italian rider on an Italian machine in the Italian Grand Prix and an Italian team win here. Pecco Bagnaia, he's been brilliant here in Mugello. He is the master of Mugello in 2022. He takes a famous home victory. Lights out, and we are racing here at the Italian Grand Prix. It's a really good launch from KTM star Jack Miller. What an electric start it was by the Australian.
Bagnaia trying to go straight back past Jack Miller, and he does do into the second corner.
Bagnaia's found another fastest lap of the race so far, 1:46.807. Back-to-back wins in Mugello for world champion Pecco Bagnaia. He wins here. Another masterpiece from him in Mugello. The Bagnaia fan club, they have a new star to cheer on.
More hot dogs for Pecco. A sweet taste of victory.
And it is the kiss celebration.
Mugello.
Here we go. That's absolutely brilliant. He says on the helmet, as we mentioned, rock and roll all night. Here comes the guitar. An electric performance, wasn't it, by Pecco Bagnaia. What was Valentino's golden streak here? 7 successive victories, wasn't it, in Mugello? Well, Pecco's nearly halfway there, because that's 3 on the spin and Grand Prix here in Italy.
I love all of them. It's grazie Italia, grazie Mugello, fantastico.
Grazie Mugello, thank you Mugello once again then.
They will rock and roll all night after that one.
Listen to the crescendo of noise.
It's a sea of thousands upon thousands of MotoGP fans. Rock and roll all right, and he will rock and roll all night. It is another sweet home Mugello masterclass for Pecco Bagnaia.
If you can't get enough MotoGP, click here to subscribe.